Hello students, how are you today? Okay, today I am going to teach you the state government, okay? The class 7th and subject civics, okay? We're starting just an introduction regarding with the government in India. We are having the representative kind of democracy in the country, which is also called the parliamentary form of government, okay? The levels of government, union or central level, state government and the local government in India, which is also called the Panchayati Raj system. Okay. Now we are coming to our topic, that is the state government. Okay. We are having 28 states in the country along with 9 union territories. Okay, which are ruled by the union government. The major functions of the state governments, the three major functions are there. First one is it makes laws, but it makes laws only on those subjects which are there, which are included in the state list. Remember, they execute law definitely. Therefore, there is an executive out there and resolve disputes. We are having judiciary for that in the state government. Okay, we are coming to the first one, legislative assembly. In all states, okay, in all states we are having legislative assembly. Okay, uh, it is the lower house of the government. It consists of the representatives who are elected by the people of the state. Okay, the one member is actually elected from one constituencies. The whole state is divided into different constituencies. Okay, so the one constituency have one member or elect one member for the legislative assembly. Okay, here the representative is called MLA, the member of legislative assembly. Okay, there's some qualifications out there for the legislative assembly members. He should be the Indian citizens. One thing is he should be an Indian citizen. He should complete the age of 25. It's number 2. Third one is he should have his names in the state voter list in any districts, but it should belongs to the same state. Okay, he should not hold any executive positions in the state government, or he should not work the beneficial program of any government. Okay, should have the sound mental status. It is another an important qualification. The last, it should not be bankrupt. He or she should never be the bankrupt. Okay, these are some of the qualifications out there. Regarding with the officer, we are having chairperson, which is called speaker out here. And in case of a speaker, or we can say in the absence of a speaker, that the deputy speaker is there. He works in place of speaker when he is absent. Okay, the powers regarding with this, the legislative powers, we can say, they have the legislative powers, the making laws, okay, according to the state list. Financial powers, they are having money bill passed. They pass and propose. They can propose to pass the money bill out there. They can impose the taxes. They can fix the salaries, but only for those departments which belongs to the state government. Remember, the monitoring powers are they can functioning, or they just take care of the functioning of Council of Ministers. What? And they can analyze or how they can just see the functioning of the Council of Ministers by analyzing the policies of the government. Okay, by asking them the questions regarding their policies. Okay, in such way they can monitor the government. Okay, strength in term, it should not be less than 60 and more than 500. Okay, but in Goa, Mizoram, such kind of states are there which have less than 60 seats out there. Okay. Now we're coming to the next, the Legislative Council. Okay. It is the upper house of the state parliament, we can say. Okay. The members of this legislative councils are elected by MLA, all the MLAs, the graduates of the states, teachers and local body leaders. The teachers who is working as a lecturer in the intermediate colleges at least. Okay, and the local body leaders, okay, who is working in the Panchayati Raj system. The qualifications are the same, but there is a difference with the age. Here in MLA, it's a 25 years of age is needed, but in case of MLCs, the member of Legislative Council, the age should be 30 years. Okay, it should be 30 years. Okay. Officers, chairman is the officer of this, and deputy chairman in case of the absence of chairman, it works. Okay. The powers, this can suggest the amendments. They can suggest the amendments only. Okay. Initiate the discussions regarding any topic, whatever is arised by the government. They can also discuss, or they can also initiate the discussions on the policies of the government. Okay. They can ask the questions to the government, whether the policies, whether the whatever they are doing is beneficial for the people of the states or not. They can ask such questions regarding it. When we are coming to the strength of, it is about 1/3 of the Legislative Assembly. How many members are there in? Suppose there are 300 members in the Legislative Assembly. So about 100 should be there as the number of Legislative Council out there. Okay. The term for this is 6 years. We are having 5 years terms for MLAs. Now we are having the 6 years terms for this one, MLCs. Okay. Upper house members. It is the permanent house. It's not permanent. After 5 years, it's just over. But in case of this, after every 2 years, 1/3 of the members are re-elected, or we can say are elected again. They just leave, and the next 1/3 they just elected. Okay, this is all about, and we are coming to the next topic. Okay, the next one is executive. Okay, it consists of governor, chief minister, and council of ministers. Okay. The governor is the head of the state. Okay, he is known as the nominal head. Actual head is the chief minister of the state. Okay, he is appointed by the president of the country for 5 years. Okay, he can also remove from the post before 5 years by the process called impeachment. Impeachment is the process in case the violation of constitution. Okay, he can be impeached from his post. Okay. The functions of governor are, he appoints the chief minister of the state along with the council of ministers. Okay, by the suggestion of chief minister. Okay, and other important officials in the state, like the member of the State Public Service Commission and so many others. Okay. He addressed the first session of the Legislative Assembly. He can oppose the bills. Okay, if the bill is not sufficient, it's not good at all for the public, he can oppose for that. Okay, he can issue ordinances, which is always the equivalent to the law. If something in emergency cases, he can take that. Okay, we are coming to the next one. He can forgive and reduce the punishment of any accused. Okay, just like a president of the country. We are coming to the next one. An executive, there is a chief minister and the council of ministers. Okay, the chief minister is the head of the party, which is actually got the highest number of seats in the Legislative Assembly. Okay, basically he is the leader of the ruling party. Okay, the powers and functions, we are just coming to that. It's actually, he is the head of the council of ministers. Okay, the chief minister is the head of council of ministers. His work as a link between governor, or we can say Yeah, governor and council of ministers. He work as a link between both. Okay, he is the chief architect of policies. Whatever the policies are going to made, he just work on that. Okay, with the help of council of ministry. He allocates the different departments to their the ministers which are included in his council of ministry. Okay, he also coordinate and supervise the whole ministry or council of ministry. Okay, we're coming to some functions regarding with the council of ministers. First one is they can add and advise to the governor. Okay, if some kind of ad is provided, they are. Okay, the second one is they can introduce proposals of laws and bills. Okay, in the legislative assembly. Okay, the term for this is 5 years. Before that, they can also remove. Okay, when he is not eligible or some kind of things are done within that period which is not suitable for the government, in that case he can be removed out. Okay, if this CM will resign, this whole ministry will also resign along with it. Okay, the next and last topic is the judiciary. Okay, yeah, it's actually as the central government, it also interprets the law, but in states. Okay, there are high courts are responsible for that. The head of the high court are called chief justice. Okay, the different functions are there. He can appear. He can hear the appeal from the lower courts. Actually, he is. It's a. Or we can say the high court is the appellate jurisdiction of the state. Okay, they protects the fundamental rights of the people in the state. Okay, and last they can settle down the different disputes among the different districts, or sometimes in the government also they settles the disputes, like, or among the people also. Okay, so this is all about the state government. We are just concluding this chapter over here. We will meet again in the next one. Thank you very much.